She had me play Uno with them. Like, shorty got 3 kids. That's not her own.
Cletus love the kids.
And I do. And that's the problem.
So you got a good heart. She got a good heart.
We both fucked up.
Yeah.
We both fucked up people, bro. What should I do? Because shorty got 3 kids. That's not her own.
So she's not getting paid to babysit these kids. That's not hers.
Not her kids.
Have you mentioned it to her? Like,
it's not my business. That's not my shorty.
Yeah. So you don't want to keep her around, like.
Nah, I she cool, but we both understand.
But the kids gonna get in your way at some point. So.
I mean, we both understand that my time deadline is December 14th, 2018. Graduate master's student, MA Cletus. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have that. She understands that. The Grambling is not my cup of tea. They got Uber, no Lyft. I can't get around. I like good things. The nearest airport charge you $800 just to go down the street. I can't do that. So she knows this is probably not going to be my cup of tea of residency. But she's stable. She has her own house that her people left her, you know. She has her own car. She's starting her own businesses. She's learning how to develop certain skills that makes her more competitive in the job market. Mm-hmm. She's disciplined. She went to the Navy, Army, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got the intangibles, and she a good woman. Like, she's really a good woman. You know how I know she a good woman? She took me to Sam's. She took me to Sam's, guys.
Wait, you talking about Sam's or Sam's Seafood Eatery?
Sam's Seafood Eatery, the one that's like $16, $17 a plate.
Yeah, facts.
So women ain't doing that, bro. Women not doing that out here, bro. She reciprocated, bro.
I'm different, though. I don't know. I can't even say that they are doing it because, you know, I get, you know, it's like pimp or die my way. So
break that down, bro. What do you mean, bro?
Die. You talking about
you tricking off the food?
Plate? Nah, they buying like they'll get my oil changed on my car if I, you know what I'm saying. Word, if I'm talking, they talk to them, you know.
Word, bro. What do you say to have that happen, bro?
You know what? I really don't know what I say. It's just, I guess it's how I think it's how I say it.
So who do you be like? So tell a girl like, yo, like that you fucking with, you go change the oil in my car. Like, how do you say that?
Man, I don't even know. Like, they're really volunteer. Yeah, they're volunteer to do that. Like if they be around, you know, they feeling the vibe. You know, they know what you got going on. They know something that you need. They're going, so you want me to do this or do you need this? You know.
Do you sell a dream or something for that? Or?
I don't. That's one thing I would never do is sell dreams. It's like, because I've done it as a child, like as a teenager, bro, and I had multiple. Well, I'm gonna say 2. It was 2 girls. You know, they end up having nervous breakdowns. You know, I respect women way too much to, you know, keep putting them through that. So I never sell a dream.
So how do you get a girl? So she'll suggest to you that she wants to.
Yeah, I really think the way I explain it is they get lost in the sauce. Like.
So where does the sauce come from? Like, is it Prego? Is it Alfredo sauce? Like,
I really think you gotta have like Gucci say, like you gotta acquire that. Like it's just come with, you know what I'm saying, things you go through in life. I guess, you know, it just come like that. Okay,
that's fair. That's real. So where do you feel your sauce acquired? When did it come? How did it come? Why did it come?
Probably just comes from like the older guys I used to be around. They used to put a lot of stuff in my ear, like, hey, look, you need to go ahead and do that. Like, so I'm following after them. I got they got a lot of girls, of course, so they girls hitting on me. So I'm picking up game from being around them and the girls that they got. So once I got older, it's like, you know, I'm finessing it.
So your OGs gave you the sauce.
Yeah,
sauce is something that's passed down from.
It wasn't really passed down, but it's like you know,
absorb it.
Yeah, it was that experience that, you know, got me there.
You form your sauce by the sauce of those around you, and the jewels that you get from other people.
Yeah, it's kind of like using the knowledge you get. Like, you know what I'm saying, you going to college, you learn a lot of stuff, but are you gonna use it? So it's like applying the knowledge that you gain. Yeah.
You know what? I think I originally wanted to. I think I'm still gonna call this episode "Shorty Got 3 Kids That's Not Her Own."
Cause we finna get back on that. I ain't forget. Like,
I
got some
real
questions
saucy.
for you.
I was thinking I want to call this real saucy because I think we should touch on what the sauce really is and how do you get there. So we talked about that. You just got some random gems from your OGs, right? Right? Now you got this pot. Let's just say that's the tomatoes. That's the raw tomatoes. So now you got the raw tomatoes. Now what's next? What was the next step in the sauce for you that you started really recognizing that I gotta start getting my sauce down pack? Like, I got the tomatoes, but I need some garlic. I need a little, you know, oregano seasoning. What was that for you? What was those moments like?
Next up, I don't know, man. I was doing a lot, you know what I'm saying, as a teenager. I was playing football. You know how they go, like, I'm not saying all girls are this way, but, you know, most females love athletes or they love guys who are involved in certain things. Like in college, you know, you got the Greeks and all that. You got, like, just people who are popular or people who are leaders, people who get attention, basically. So just going through all that and getting the attention, you know, you got to learn how to work with it. You got to learn what to do when you're getting that attention. So once I was, you know, in the public eye, you know, as a football player, as a rapper when I was a teenager, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
So you basically did all the fuckboy.
I did all that. I did everything.
You studied all the roles and realms of fuckboyism as a young man.
Low key, I ain't never thought about it like that. Low key, I did. You know, it ain't like I was trying to. It just happened like that. I'm always trying to get into something. Did you ever get to
your skater phase?
No, I never skated.
Okay.
I did get a skateboard for Christmas one year, and I was like, man, I don't know. I never skated though.
Didn't get to that point.
Nah, I didn't.
Okay, that's fair, bro.
And I was a Wayne fan. I know his impact, you know.
No, so you saw good. You learned from his mistakes.
Yeah.
100.
Low key.
Okay, so you studied all the different realms of fuckboy. So now you got a little oregano. You put some curry powder in your Alfredo for a little kick. You know, you want to be a rapper now. So that gives you some kind of like pepper. You know, a little pepper. You know what I mean? But you know, and you probably still was going to church and shit too, right?
Facts.
Okay, mama made you go to church. Yeah.
Grandma
made you go to church. So now you got a little holy in you. So now it's like a homely kind of meal. Like she probably put a little beef in it. Pause. All right. So now you got this sauce. What's next? It's not really.
You got to talk about the failures too. Like you got to think about some. I've done some stuff, and females are like, probably curve me or, you know, play me on some shit, and I'm like, okay, I can't do that no more. Like I ain't rocking like that.
I get you. Like sometimes you forgot to turn the stove on. You didn't wash your hands before you started preparing the sauce. You mishandled certain situations with the sauce.
Definitely mishandled.
Okay. So now that you got those stuff all cleaned up, now the sauce, where we at with the sauce now? What's the next level to the sauce?
I got like it's still that, you know what I'm saying, gaining the experience and applying it. So I got female friends too, right? Mm-hmm. So I peep how they moving with the guys that they associate with, you know. So I learned from that. Like I learned from what their guys did. I saw what they did wrong. I saw what my female friends wanted. So it's like, yeah, I know exactly what to do.
So you started listening. You started to become, you started to now hear it from the horse's mouth. You started doing interviews, basically.
Low key.
So you started interviewing other chefs about how they made their sauce so saucy, or things that they did that you shouldn't do to fuck up your sauce. You watching the Food Network now. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cause I ain't the most. I learned how to be good with words. You know, when I'm talking to females.
Like you really pay attention to.
I had to. I don't know. It was. I don't think I did it on purpose though. Like I wasn't thinking about this back then. But like now that I look back on it, I see, you know, the process, the steps that I took, and how I got where I am right now. It's like I already knew. I'm short for one. I'm 5'9". Most girls want a tall guy. You know, somebody tall. Somebody.
So you have to have the jokes, basically. You have to have personality.
You gotta be funny or stuff like that, man. You gotta know how to talk.
That's a fact.
You gotta be able to put them on something. Like you put them on some new shit, like some shit they don't know.
You gotta teach them.
Yeah, you gotta be able to teach them stuff like that.
That's a fact.
So yeah.
That's really interesting now that I think about it. Like, if you're not 6 foot, bro, or brolic with muscles, bro, you have to really be able to teach someone. Like, you know, they say you have to bring something to the table.
Yeah.
What you have to bring to the table is like a new experience.
Yeah.
Or new knowledge.
Facts.
Like, you don't got to do nothing else. You don't have to have no money, but if you could, like, it goes back to like captivating their minds, kind of thing.
Facts. Like you talk to me about like music, and you from New York, right? So they like where I'm from, you know, in Louisiana. I'm from a small town in Louisiana. Most of the music they listen to is Southern music, you know. But I can put, if I'm putting a girl on Nas or Hove or something, like they really be impressed by it, like on some shit.
I never thought about that.
Like yeah,
that's crazy. Y'all really some brilliant people, man. Cause I'll be real with you, bro. I've had a good amount of women. Like for a dude that's like not like 5, like was 5'11", was in the church. You know, I'm not really like, I'm not I'm a high, you know what I mean? I got demeanor, you know what I'm saying? I got the intangibles, I'm smart. I was kind of fly with what I had a sense of humor. But I'm not really no sexy nigga. Like, I'm going to be real with y'all.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel too. Like, so, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I get it. I get what you mean by that. Like, now that I think about it, you really have to be able to, like, captivate. I think every woman I've ever been with, for the most part, unless she just threw it at me off a clout or just threw it at me because she was in the goods, I captivated them. I was able to teach them. Like, shorty now, I could teach a business.
Yeah, that's back to what I was saying earlier. They get lost in the sauce, like, you know what I'm saying. So you running it to them. You got a mouthpiece. That's what I call it too, mouthpiece. So you put your little wordplay on them or whatever. They get lost in the sauce. They slip in the drip, and then, you know, they fucking with you. Cause it have been times where I was broke, like real life broke. I ain't had a haircut in like a month, but you know what I'm saying. I go out to a function and I'm the one pulling the girl just cause, you know, what I'm giving off, like my vibes, like the words that I'm spitting to them. So yeah,
I'm already knowing, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy because I'm really looking at it now too, bro. I mean, it's not like Ferran never had none of these problems, bro. Ferran just be chilling,
Ferran
bro.
been that nigga.
He said I was captivated from Kappa League. Man. He said he learned it from a lot.
I feel that one of my favorite boosters, you know, Booster a legend in Louisiana. One of my favorite booster lines. I ain't never had shit, but I can fuck a bad bitch.
Yeah,
that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite lines. It's so relatable, son.
Why is that so relatable to you?
It's so like I said, bro. I done been broke. Like, ain't had a haircut. Like, I'm looking rough. Like, you know what I'm saying. All my friends want to go out. All them straight or whatever. I'm like, man, I don't really want to. You know. So I go out. You know, you gotta make. You know what I'm saying. It's what you make out of it. Yeah. So I go there and I do me. You know, I go ahead and mingle like I'm good. Like, you know. So, and good things happen.
So the last episode we had an episode called Why Cap, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that you be capping?
When I talk to females, do I be capping?
Yeah.
Never. Like I said, I never sell a dream. Everything is 100. Like, everything 100. I'm telling them. Yeah. I'm telling them from the jump. Like, like on campus. Like, ask how many females, you know what I'm saying, something about me. They gonna probably say, oh, that's my favorite ain't shit nigga, because that's how I come out. I be like, you know, I'm really ain't shit. I'm just out here trying to, you know. or I approach them like, you know what I'm saying, when you gonna let me waste your time type shit. Like, I'm straightforward with it. I'm honest about everything. Everybody know what it is. Like, it ain't never no capping.
I feel that. That's 100. So back to the sauce, right? Back to the sauce. So we already got the tomatoes, we got the seasoning. You know, you played a different role in different times, and then high school. You know, you went through all the fuckboy positions of life. Right?
Yeah.
So now your sauce is really getting it. They really fucking with you because, like, you the football nigga, you the this nigga, you the church nigga. Yeah. You already had a little sauce already. Like, you got the game, you saying stuff. You probably talking to 8th graders and you in the 6th grade type shit, right? Yeah. What's next, right? Now we getting into college, right? Yeah. So what happens? How so in college, what the sauce? Yeah.
Oh man, college. First of all, I went to college not far from, you know, my hometown.
That's the X factor.
So the buzz never did kind of go down. Man, you gotta ask my nigga D Will about 114. So, but yeah, pinchback went crazy. That was it went crazy, bro. We out here. I done put these boys from Chicago, from Arizona. I'm putting them on game about, you know what I'm saying, what I've been doing, and it really was on some disrespectful stuff. I'm a totally different person now. Though back then, I was kicking women. I was disrespecting women, like.
Really?
So yeah, when they was coming in, it's like, man, look, we finna have to kick these bitches out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We just having fun. So like, I kind of had like a little extra buzz off of that. Like, I don't know what it is about, you know what I'm saying, the way treating women like that, but like, it'll be like their friends coming at me on some shit. It'll be like women who know about what's going on that's still trying to get involved with me type shit. So it's like, we had it busting in there, you know.
So do you think that with the sauce comes negativity?
If it does, man,
like,
I'll turn it into a
sauce
positive.
Has to be like a sour kind of sauce. It's not, sauce ain't never sweet. Like, applesauce is the only sweet sauce out there. Tartar sauce not sweet.
Facts.
Like, really think of sauces. Hot sauce.
Facts. Well, negativity, you can always turn it into something positive, but like, the most negative thing is probably gonna be just somebody hating, like, you know, some lying sisters or somebody that's gonna be like, oh, I can't stand him type shit. Cause I just saw some messages from that this chick was sending, and I was like, what? She really said this about me?
She was wilding, bro?
Yeah, like wilding.
What was the most wild thing she said to you, bro?
She didn't say it to me. She was telling one of her friends, you know what I'm saying, oh, you need to stop fucking with Chuck, blah, 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 and all this and that. And I was like, man, that's real. Like, she really just talking down on me like that. I ain't did nothing to her. She mad because, like, I'm getting all this attention. So.
Wow. So at this point, the sauce is almost there.
It's almost there. Yeah,
you got a little crash and burn.
I came a long way since I've been in college. So that was just talking about freshman year. I ain't even getting nowhere yet, you know.
All right, so sophomore year, sauce.
We ain't finished freshman year, son.
Oh, that was just the first semester freshman year?
Yeah, that was like the first semester.
Okay.
Dead ass. Fucked around. Oh, I had a whip. You know, a lot of freshmen don't have whips.
Oh wow, that's an X factor. That's like 5 to 10 bodies right there, bro.
And I was moving. We ain't gonna get into all that, but
you was also
you
was with the bad guys in the hood too. Like they know, like they knew that you had a little muscle to you. Like no one's gonna play you for pussy.
The second semester though, they went crazy too. I was man, I went to audition for a movie. I don't know what made me. I was like, man, I used to be into acting as a kid. Like I wanted to be an actor, but I never thought that I was actually gonna get into it. So, and I got on campus and I saw a flyer for auditions, and I was like, man, you trying to go to the audition? Told my roommate that. So he was like, yeah, it's whatever. So we showed up late as fuck, right? But while we ended up, having the best auditions and getting like the main 2 roles, like he the main character, I'm the antagonist of the movie type shit. We the only freshmen in the movie. Like it was crazy. So like I got plugged in with the upperclassmen with that. So I already had my little buzz with, everybody, just coming in. So the second semester, I kind of got,
So you kind of elevated, like you was a freshman with like sophomore, junior status at this point.
Yeah, second semester, I was already up there with everybody, so.
Okay. So now you just probably dripping sauce on campus, like.
Nah, I be cooling. I retired.
Okay. So no, we talking sophomore year.
Oh, sophomore year.
Yeah.
So what happened? Oh yeah, I ended up. Man, a lot of stuff happened that summer.
Did it increase the sauce or devalue the sauce?
Man, the sauce never left. Like it was it was at a standstill. Like it was still there. So
it was simmering.
So it was just like so much going on. I wasn't really focusing on like how I talk to females and stuff. Like I wasn't really focusing on none of that. It was some wild stuff. Man, all my niggas getting locked up, all kind of crazy stuff happening. Niggas' grades started slipping. Man, I came back that next year and I was like, nah, something got to shake. So I went joining organizations, became a student leader. I joined so many clubs and organizations, to keep me busy to, start from messing up. Cause I gotta finish. Like that's what I'm telling myself. Like, I gotta finish. I gotta make something shake. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? These hoes, all that shit gonna come. All that, even fashion. Like I really stopped messing with that how I used to. Like I just, started trying to focus on everything else.
So you basically became obsessed with acquiring more sauce at that point. Like you was doing everything too much. You was adding too many ingredients in the pot. And you like, yo, chill out. Like you gonna give yourself high blood pressure.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, sir.
All right. So you was wilding.
Yeah.
Wilding. Okay. So you basically hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
You wild out too much seasoning in the pot, but you know that it's almost there though. There's something you can add something just to take away from the saltiness of the sauce. You feel me? Like it shouldn't be that off-putting. So you join these organizations. You join a bunch of organizations, right? So you can stay busy, right?
Yeah. Get me right.
Get you right. So what organizations did you choose and for what reason?
Man, I ended up joining I was already in the Fayrock Student Union Board,
So you was in F-Sub?
Yeah, and I was like I wasn't one of them F-Sub guys, because you go to Grambling, it's people in F-Sub that don't do nothing. I was one of them ones that, at every event, setting up everything, doing everything, like, on point. We finna be the next, I forgot what they called, like, not the president or whatever, but like the leaders of each little group. So me and my roommate about to be that, like, but we both ended up joining other organizations. When I joined all of these, I joined SGA.
So you was F-Sub and FGA?
And SGA, yeah. I became a student ambassador.
Don't tell me you was in SLI too.
Nah, SLI wasn't there yet. They got SLI like 2 years ago. Yeah.
You was really ODing.
Yeah, I had to go ahead and do the student. Man, I had to recruit students for my university, man, because I really love Grambling. I love, the people, the alumni, and the faculty that's there. Like they really be looking out. But other than student ambassador, I joined UWM too that same semester. Like when I came back, it was like back to back all in that semester.
Okay, so there's people who don't know none of those things, so I gotta explain it to them, right?
Facts.
So you in college, right?
Yeah.
There's those guys that just do everything, but they do everything right. But they were down with all the wrong things at the time, so it's kind of like, oh, is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy? Or is he like tiptoeing the line? Women like that shit. They want a dude who's a street dude, a hood dude that's not really a hood dude. Every girl always talks about that. That's that misconception that they try to have. They want the hood nigga without the shit that comes with hood niggas. So he kind of blurred the lines. Freshman year, he was the hood nigga doing all the extra shit with the whip, clout. He lived not too far from home, so anybody from the hood had his back. So if it really was a problem, it could really get there. Then on top of that, you know what I mean, they knew about his old self. So, you know, he probably has old pieces. He's not too far from home, still eating well. You know what I mean? If you got a car, that means you have access to money because your parents or whoever's at home can really look out if shit gets bad. You know what I'm saying? So he's chilling right now. Then he joins F-Sub. F-Sub is the organization that does all the events. If you mess with the dude in F-Sub, he could probably potentially get you a picture or potentially even the idea of helping meet the artist at Springfest, Homecoming, and all those things. He knows everything that goes on, and he's meeting everybody. Then you mess with SGA, probably the biggest student organization, but business student organization, not Grambling. Is that fair? Because we got Ferran Rush, he's business, Rush Hour coming soon. SGA, if you're talking about SGA, we talking big business. We're not talking about, you know, we chilling. Like, it's really business. No ifs, ands, or buts. Things need to get done. This is student funded. So now they looking at him like he's the student guy. He really about his business. So he out there about his business. You then said student ambassador. Yeah. Now you showcasing on a academic level with staff and faculty that you're really serious about Grambling. So if you down, it's like you scratch their back, they definitely gonna scratch yours. Right. So now you really got the support from your student body because you really out here being a leader. So you in front of the line, you leading the charge. Last but not least, he joins the biggest non-Greek organization on campus. Because at that time, they had no Greeks. No D9s were really active. So the popping dudes on campus are these niggas. No offense to UAAM. I'm still trying to understand what it is. And there's no disrespect. I'm just not, you know, it's new to me. I'm a New York nigga. All I know is D9 and non-form and shit. Like, don't, you know what I mean? Don't get mad at me. You feel me? So they're the closest to D9 Greeks that you gonna get. Yeah. That man got the sauce.
Good purposes.
You got sauce, bro. That's ridiculous, bro. That's like, really sit down and think about that, bro. That's ridiculous, bro. Like, I've lived good, bro. Like, I've lived good. This is OD, bro. I've never been this focused on just having, so like, the sauce just kind of came naturally with me. It's just, you know, I make people laugh. They know the face. They know they like good things when they hear it. You know what I mean?
And one thing I'll say about Chuck, about Tanner, man, about my boy is everything is organic. Like, organic. He never capped. We just did a whole, 2-hour episode about capping, and bro never capped. He never put on a show. He never doing nothing that don't coincides with his values and what he want to do. Like, real nigga, you know.
I'm already knowing, bro. All right. So at this point, if you were to say if the sauce was done from 1 to 10, where do you think you rank it? This is a sophomore year right now at this point, right?
Yeah, sophomore year. There's probably about. If it's at 10 right now, then I would say at sophomore year it would have been about 6.
So there's a lot more sauce left. Like, there's a lot more ingredients left.
Yeah, a lot more left.
All right. So let's get to junior year, right?
Nah, still
sophomore year. So we breaking down semesters.
Yeah, that was just the organizations how they popped off. So after UAAM, it was way more attention, you know, than I ever had. Like you just said, we didn't have a lot of D9 on campus. We had the Qs and the Iotas, I believe, the Sigmas. That's it. Wasn't no Noops, wasn't no Alphas, wasn't no I forgot which other girls were suspended, but
probably Deltas or something.
Yeah, so UAAM and the sisters DBW got a lot of attention. So yeah, yeah. So that's something you gotta, like I said, when you get attention, you gotta know what to do with it. So I had, you know, I was in that bind, so I had to, you know, really show them who I am. So. And I ended up meeting some people that was kind of like me on some shit. Not necessarily like coming from the same place or the same personality, but when it comes to like how I talk, you know, how I move, like
not sounding like you're really from Louisiana, like
how basically I don't want to use my slang because you ain't gonna know what I'm talking about, but like the sauce that we've been talking about the whole time. The mouthpiece, the mouthpiece it's gonna move like that, like
That's how you know I'm still learning about the sauce, bro. I'm not there yet. I'm trying to get there. But so now let's talk about it. So you talking about sophomore year, second semester. Now you're developing. You know, you say about like a 6.5 right now. You're not really happy with the sauce, right?
Yeah. So I'm getting there. So going into that spring semester, the biggest thing was spring break. Like that really turned me up. It was like, man, look, we didn't work. We just came off pledging last semester or joining the organization, and you know it's spring now. We've been working, busting our ass, bro. Let's turn up. So me, my roommate, my homeboy from back home, and another one of he's a line brother as well, and my another line brother. There's 4 of us. We like, okay, we're gonna go to Panama. Wow. So we go to Panama for spring break, bro.
Wait, so let's talk about that. Let's go there, bro, because I don't think people understand what Panama is. To you know what I mean, I'm trying to help y'all really understand what we going on. Yeah. If you at Grambling, Louisiana, for spring break, the farthest you're going is to Atlanta or California. Yeah. You're not leaving no country. You're not going to no Caribbean islands. You might go to Miami, but you're not going to Panama.
Man, it was Panama was crazy that year. This was the year after they ended up banning liquor from Panama City Beach. Yes. So that following year, that's the year that we went. So and that's a good catch right there, because we ended up being the niggas who always had the liquor on the beach every day type shit. But we're gonna get into that. Okay. Yeah. So basically, man, we ended up being famous for a week out there. So just being the turn up kings of spring break, basically, you know. Because we all got different characteristics, you know, we all got something to bring to the table. You know, I'm the lit person getting everybody lit, you know, getting everybody drinks. We probably spent $500 on liquor that weekend. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that week, that was spring break, $500 on liquor.
Just for the culture, or just for
originally we spent $3, but we ended up finessing while we was down there. I ended up with $200 extra, so we ended up buying more liquor, and like just kept turning up, because that's what, you know, it's supply and demand. That's what they want. That's what everybody following us for the move every day. So
you gotta give them. You gotta give them the sauce. Yeah. You gotta give them a taste of the sauce. Right. At this point, it's kind of like, well, we have this sauce that we were developing. Let's showcase it. Let's really show them how it's been slow cooking for a little while. We just need a taste test.
And then once we saw that everybody was fucking with it, like, okay, it's time to take off with it. You know, man, it got to the point later in the week. Like, say we went there on Sunday night, made it there Monday morning. By Wednesday night, they had a name for us. Like, they was calling us Too Lit Crew out there, bitch. I was like, yeah, that's kind of catchy or whatever. But like I said, they had banned liquor from the beach, bro. So what we did was we had the camel packs. You know, we just used to fill them up with alcohol. You know, again, you know what I'm saying, squirting alcohol in people's mouths and stuff. We got I ain't gonna name the queens right now. A couple HBCU queens that was out there with us. We had all the Greeks. You know, the Greeks D9. And, you know, from black schools especially, or like, you know what I'm saying, the life of the party. We had all of them, you know, following our moves, you know. It's crazy. I got like photos of us, just me and my niggas on the beach taking pictures, and then the next couple of pictures, like everybody joined in. Like, we had all the Greeks joining in, the Deltas, the AKs, we got the Alphas coming through. We got everybody just jumped in the picture like, oh yeah.
That's crazy. So
the sauce, man.
That's crazy. So basically, you showed everybody that you were somebody without anything.
Man,
I'm just a guy.
For real.
You basically hit him with the "I'm just a guy." You know what I mean? Because when I say people don't be respecting it, I be like, I'm just a guy. They don't believe it, because right now I'm giving you a taste of the sauce.
Facts.
Got you. Because right now you're not there yet. You just a guy. You kind of have some good plays. Girls kind of know you. You getting what you need from who you need it from, but you're not really accomplishing nothing that's like worthwhile. Like, ain't nobody gonna say, "Oh yeah, that's the guy." Nah, he Chuck. Yeah, he doing his thing, but okay. You still have doubters at this point.
Yeah.
So some people are starting to like the sauce a little bit, like the flavor, but they're not really fucking with the sauce overall. Yeah. So.
Bro, that's funny, bro. My stepsister saw like tweets that people was tweeting and stuff. Saw pictures that was being posted. It's like, oh, somebody get Chuck out of Panama. Like, like they going crazy seeing the shit. Like, oh, who he think he is and all that, bro. Like, that's how crazy it was, man.
Okay. So now at this point, sophomore year over, right? Now we in junior year. Yeah. Summer's a little crazy. You say summer's a little crazy. Mm-hmm. You know, Panama, all the vibes in the spring. Got some sauce. A couple of your friends not around anymore. Mm-hmm. Now where you at? What do you do?
All right, junior year.
Because you really got to develop the sauce now. At this time, it's kind of like show and tell a little bit.
Yeah, junior year, it's kind of like, okay, I've been doing all this, but it's time to network. You know, it's time to, you know, build some stuff, because, you know, like coming from Arcadia, it's not a lot of guidance, not a lot of, you know, success even coming out of this area, period. So it's like I got to find some way to be different, some way to actually, you know, be somebody. So I started looking into other organizations and kind of building bonds with alumni, people, the faculty on campus, just building with them, and going into the spring semester, I went to the that's the semester I ended up joining Kappa Alpha Psi. So yeah.
So see, I like how you try to beat around the bush and shit. He was like, I started, Mills and like with alumni and
it's like I started getting on some serious shit. Like I kind of like I told y'all, I'm retired now, so I started like, yeah.
He said at this point, I'm really trying to show the world like I'm that nigga. If you ain't fucking with me, you don't know good things, right? That's basically what I'm hearing at this point.
Yeah,
like
that sounds about right.
Got the sauce. Mess with my product. My product is it's the best sauce you're gonna have.
Facts, but not so much in like a cocky way, more so in a like, man, look,
it's organic. But like, it's good for you. I'm not trying to sell you nothing that you
like.
Don't
I'm just
need.
a guy, man. But look,
listen,
this is where I came from. This is what I'm working with.
Knowing.
Yeah,
I'm that same kind of guy. Except I never made that move.
Yeah,
that's an extreme move for the sauce, bro. Yeah. Because anything can happen during that role. So at this point, the streets kind of probably know you not around anymore. They're starting to see this guy that was providing all the sauce and then just take it away. So now what's going on? How do you what's this time like for you?
I mean, I was giving back around that time, so it's like I was still in my hood, like, but I'm more so coaching the little kids in the football league. Started a mentoring program that semester, so it's like
you just still trying to find ways to still
I'm still
showcase the sauce.
I'm still getting at it, man. It's
wow,
yeah,
that's crazy, bro.
I had to go ahead and make some shake though. Like I don't know, I be having stuff on my mind that I just gotta execute. I really wish I had a better team. I would have had a lot more stuff done. Like it sounded like I did a lot, but it's like, man,
bro. That's why we cool.
Yeah,
that's why we have these conversations, bro. I'm already knowing, bro, because you can't do nothing without no team.
Facts.
So you joining this organization, this new team, right?
Mm-hmm.
The sauce that comes with that, because I don't know if everybody got a chance to listen to the episode yet, but I made a very bold statement, and that statement was that the Noops, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, is probably the most visible, most polarized, most branded organization, Black Greek lettered organization. I could honestly say maybe even just sorority fraternity, Greek life.
Facts.
In Greekdom,
I agree.
Most polarized, lights, camera, action. That's never like the Alphas is up there, the Qs is up there. Like those three, that's the big three right there. Because you gotta think about it. You got Michael Jordan, you got Shaq, you got Chicken, you got gold boots, colors, outlandish behavior. That's pretty lit. Now we're not talking Alphas. You talking about the greatest black thinkers of modern society.
Yeah.
If Martin Luther King
Shout
changing
out to MLK.
You got the brother, the Supreme Court Justice, not Supreme the dude, man. You got a couple of them dudes. You had the brother that put the fist up when in Germany when they ran, Jesse Owens. You know what I mean? You have what's his brother's name? Dr. Cornel West, Stuart Scott. You got some niggas in there that's like, wow, these niggas not playing. And they exceeding everything, bro. So, yeah, it's good publicity, but they don't have no negative publicity. And if they do have negative publicity, it's not like what we talking about trolling now and stuff like that.
Facts.
It's like, it's bad shit.
No trolling, yeah.
So, y'all have like the best visibility. So, when you talking about to the sauce, now you really about to showcase the sauce, bro.
No, yeah.
And they gonna be give you game and ingredients on how to get more saucy.
Yeah.
Because that's all like real talk. Like that's you gotta represent the most sauciest organization. You gotta have the sauce.
Facts.
Now look the sauce, drip the sauce, speak the sauce, live the sauce. Boot camp for sauce. What was that like?
Man, it was like, man, to be honest, I was real emotional about it because one of my coaches in high school was a Noop from he went to Grambling as well, and it's like he was like one of the only guys that I had to look up to, like that was on some positive shit. But he was from the hood though, type shit. So it's like, man, I'm really finna make it on some shit. You know what I'm saying? He used to tell me at football practice, you know, I was the team captain just because of, you know, my energy. He used to tell me, man, Chuck, you gonna make it. Like, you gonna be good. Like, you gonna make it out the hood type shit. And like, once I started the journey with Kappa, it's like I started seeing it, you know, and like, it was crazy for real.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, it was definitely worth it.
Would you do it again?
Yeah, I would. Like you meet people like Ferran Rush, man. Like, you know, now you connected. Like, that's not something you want to go back on ever. Like that's a lifetime thing right there.
So what would you say to someone like me then? Someone who kind of fell into being in your company, no letters, no cosigns, just a guy with an accent and a microphone.
As far as in what terms?
Like to get to the source. You did that.
Life, like, just think about, you know what I'm saying, everything you done been through, like everything that's around you, like it's little things that can teach you, like, you know, like. And
that's where that.
Just pay attention to that's where it all come from. And like, I feel like when I'm under pressure, like I end up, you know, I finesse a lot better when I'm under pressure. Like when I get in, like if I'm joining an organization and I'm getting that attention, I feel like I perform a lot better because I'm getting the attention. Yeah, you straight, bro. Yeah. Shit, cool.
I'm already knowing, bro. I get it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that. Yeah, before we dip, I just want to tell everybody that's listening, you make 0% of the shots you don't take. So,
no cap.
You know what I'm saying? Take it however, you know what I'm saying? Just apply it.
I guess we're going to have you come back another time to speak about Shorty got 3 kids.
Yeah, because he kind of tried to switch it on me. Because we got to get on that. We got to get on that.
Real saucy. Remember, Talk ain't cheap. Yo, Chuck, if they want to find you, bro, where can they find you at, bro?
Man, Chuck from Cadi. That's CHUCKFROM CADI on every social media platform. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. Chuck from Cadi.
All right, no doubt, man. And just remember, like I said, man, talk ain't cheap. Good things come to those who like good things.
Facts.